Hello everyone, today the fifth meeting of PITCH&GO series of webinars. A recorded version of this webinar will be available. I'm Darya Vasilyeva and it's a pleasure to have an opportunity bringing the stories, not the news, to you. The pandemic is accelerating digital transformation in all areas of society, and the insurance market is no exception. The insurance industry with global premiums exceeding $6 trillion in 2019, and market revenues is expected to reach $10.14 billion in 2025. It's a pleasure to welcome one of insurtech market players, Oval, and its founders, Ilya Kosolapov, Ilya Egoshin, and Timur Sultanov. Oval saves energy, time, and emotions, as you say. How you all make this happen? Tell us about Oval. What is your story?
Hi, Darya. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for the invitation. I'm looking at you, not in the camera. Sorry. Very good question. I think that every startup has a story behind it, a long story, and most of it is around founders and their way to communicate with each other. About myself, I'm 100% from insurance. I started my career very many years ago in 1998 in Austria, followed by KPMG in Germany, and then I worked for a top 5 insurance company in Russia. I launched my first insurtech project in 2007. At that time, there was no such a word, even insurtech. And 3-4 years ago, I met my co-founders, 2 co-founders, Ilya and Timur. Ilya is also from insurance. And at that time, we decided that the most important and crucial part is in insurance is, we call it promise delivery or claim payment. And today, most of the actions and most of the startups go to distribution. It's more simple, but we decided to go to claims and to make for the clients insurance more simple and more seamless, and to save their time, energy, and emotions.
Ilya, what are the main trends in the industry? Is there any difference in the Russian market?
So you asked about the global trends and about Russia in details. I would, not to answer shortly, I would say that for me, the global trends is in insurance only one, it's digitalization, such a difficult word. And I would divide it in 2 parts. The first one for me is personalized products, because people and the clients, they would like to have like a personal approach covering their own risks. And the crucial part for the insurance company is to determine these risks. And the second part is simplification of the claim settlement process. And this is where Oval goes to. If we speak about the Russian market, I would say that insurance is always following the banks, and banks are, or bank services are more developed in Russia than in Europe. And I think that insurance will not recover, but will follow step by step, and Russia will face these changes also very quickly.
And do you see any opportunities in current conditions?
As I told that the market is moving to claim settlement simplification first, and the second, the pandemic situation, if we speak about it.
From the start, our project aimed to create a new insurance thinking and way of life, to make our products simple and easy to use to the end customers, and of course fully digital. Now we are using this opportunity to rethink and tune our product line at the core to improve on the customer experience and available service options. What we do, we select the day-to-day risks of the client and build the products and rebuild the products around them that allow us to create more low-cost alternatives to the classic ones. Even in the difficult field like motor insurance, we create different product setups that allow us to pinpoint insure the small risks, but this is the thing that the clients face every day. And of course, all our product lines, like of course flight delay or motor ones, are usage-based and can be tuned to turn on and off only in the time when the customer actually needs it.
And what makes instant payment deal possible?
Let us remember post office mails. Just try to imagine that post office simply try to invent email. There is no way. So we do not automate the workflow as it is. but create an entirely new solution as it must look like in future. There are several mandatory points which makes it real. At first, 200% understanding of the insurance industry. There is no sense in building something new from scratch for the better life without knowing even each small screw. The second key point is being technologically mature, to take into account all possible risks. And the mistake price in automated insurance workflow can appear too high. Going straight, our policies live their lives fully online in microservices architecture. It allows us to run fast and produce insurance which operates instantly without waiting for any lagging human. We take best from the smart contracts idea, but without blockchain's scary complexity. This way we appear in the golden mean, fitting either insurance terms and regulations and what customers really need and want.
Timur, can you share with us how user experience looks like and maybe give us more details on technical part of the project?
Sure, Daria. First of all, today's user experience must match short mobile sessions. That's mostly impossible for old-fashioned insurance. We think about each step users should do, every single move, and if it can be simplified or moreover excluded from the customer journey, we do it. Today, we have enough external data, internet coverage, and technologies to do the whole settlement process as easy as sending an email. You shouldn't go anywhere. Just take your smartphone in hand, take a few buttons, and get compensation. It's going to be as easy as Instagram. You get notification if something happens, you should just confirm it. And if you need some confirmation like photos, you don't need any filters, you just send a photo and get compensation instead of likes from your friends.
Is it legal at all?
Of course it is. On the back side, we have 4 major things that allows us to make this process happen. First, we use the electronic documents in all parts of the process. The necessary wording we adapt to the local legislation because there are some differences. Secondly, we talk to the insurer and adapt the process and necessary steps in the insurer's law. Make small changes to insurance documentation and the rules that allow us and the insurer to use the external data providers or independent investigations. Third, we agree with the insurer on the list of the required documents that the client needs to provide in the case of insurance event. Of course, most of them are done automatically. And of course, the pre-agreed processes, identification and process steps allows to automate the decision making, remove the insurer person from the flow, and allow the client to receive the money in case of insurance event instantly and automatically after the application, of course, is done.
Let's continue to the agenda. We're looking forward to hear Oval pitch. Ilya, go forward.
Oval is insurtech project. Just imagine insurance where the client is not a victim and doesn't need to prove the evidence of the accident. The client gets compensation when it's needed, immediately. No paperwork, no subjective opinion, not a single touch with the insurance company. We create insurance products with instant claim payment, based on reliable, independent, in-time data provision. Oval develops white-label instant claim payment insurance solution for B2B partners from various industries, with smart integration and automatic workflow. And the final target audience are clients of our B2B partners, like banks, car producers, airline companies, mobile operators, etc. Insurance companies today are too archaic and are not thinking about real problems of their customers. They are thinking what type of existing products or their modification they can offer. That is why Oval is in the game. Oval jumps to another curve and develops not only technological solution like most competitors do, but finds the best way to reach and satisfy the client, to let all parties win. Today, we are focusing on travel and motor verticals. Our partners already sell Oval flight interruption insurance in Russia. Yeah, it's not new already, but easy to explain. And we apply this approach to other products. As soon as the flight is delayed, we send an SMS with a secure link, where the client makes a few simple online operations, put the bank card number, and receives the money within some seconds from the insurance company. With the cars, the idea is also very simple. The client has an accident. From the installed telematics device, Oval knows all the real data about the accident in seconds and helps the client at the exact moment he or she needs it. And we launched a technical pilot already in Russia. The mechanics that I described with telematics allows Oval to create different variants of products, starting from simple automatic assistance on the road, upgrading to damage and personal assistance insurance with different types of payment. The target audience is new cars and also used cars. For the new cars, our on-the-road protection product is not a substitute of classical casco, but more a new feature of a car. Imagine, for example, a BMW driver who gets money just after the accident, which could be spent on decreasing the negative emotions and cover unexpected expenses immediately. For the used cars, the logic is the same, but here the product is more like an alternative for classical casco or even non-insurance, because it just makes economical sense due to its simplicity and price. In both cases, the client has no single touch with the insurance company and gets help immediately. All products and options, all tarifications, we are developing at our own costs. And the business model is similar to simple agent commission. We get small percentage from every contract sold. It allows to save money at the start and pilot and provides win-win solution for all parties. Today, we have a dream team of 9 people. 6 are full-time. 2 or 3 founders are 100% with insurance background and successful projects in the portfolio. The third, or the first, our CTO, has experience to make a lot of genius stuff and bring to life all our product ideas. He, together with the team, built an Oval IT platform in the format of microservices, which allows us to launch new product within 2 weeks. We have a team, we have a product, and we're here to build new customer-centric insurance in the world, saving time, energy, and emotions.
Time is up. Let's move to one of the questions from our guests. On all other questions, Oval team would be glad to answer via email. Thank you. So what is your big plan for the nearest future? And one question from me.
2 major steps as a project and as a team. First one, we are going to fully launch our second big product, which is motor insurance. We already did a technical launch in February to test the product operation, platform, and scenarios. We received a lot of feedback during this and a lot of data, and now we are preparing the commercial pilot with several insurance companies and several sales channels. The second one is to launch pilot in Europe to enter another market. We start small in one area with one product and its flight delay. We already entered partnership with the local broker and the local insurance company. We draft product options, tariffs, and methodology, policy wording, and currently are set up to launch sales. This will be a very good proof that our business model is scalable and can be successfully replicated in different markets and different legal conditions. The first talks on a motor product are also on the way.
How you are planning to boost your sales and revenues metrics?
By selling more, of course. But to be more serious, we are a B2B2C sales model. We already entered into the agreements with insurance companies and sales channels, and more partners are in the pipeline. Currently, we are undergoing pilot phases that are, of course, needed to test the sales funnels and the conversion rates. That will help us to improve on the next step on the product and customer journey experience. Improving on the conversion and building a stable sales and partner network will help us to improve the top line. On the other hand, we are a platform and we are mainly digital focused that allow us to be very cost efficient and scalable. Not only in one country, but we can replicate the model on other areas of the world. And this will allow us to build the good bottom line. But in the end, the customer is our main client. That's why as a team, we are focusing in shaping our product from the very beginning to make it the best offer possible and which covers the day-to-day customer needs. This is the endless journey, and we invite you to join us on it.
Today we had a great call. Many thanks to Oval for sharing your experience and joining us. Please feel free to contact us should you have any questions. Until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching us.